Hello everyone, this is going to be a video on temperature conversions. Okay, so there's two formulas that you're going to be using to convert temperatures from either Celsius to Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, why is it necessary for pharmacy technicians to know how to convert temperatures? Well, it's necessary because we store, we stock, we receive, we're dispensing medications to patients, and we have to be able to know how to store those prescriptions properly. Some of the boxes are going to tell you the temperature in Celsius, and some of them are going to tell you the temperature in Fahrenheit. You have to be able to make that conversion so we know whether we store them at room temperature or if they go in the refrigerator, if they go in the freezer, and so on. So these are your two conversions here, okay? So this first one is figuring out or answering for Celsius. So we'll take our Fahrenheit number, minus 32, divide that by 1.8. That gives us our answer in Celsius. Again, any decimals round to the tens place. Here, okay, we start with our Celsius number. We multiply by 1.8. We multiply that by 32. That gives us our answer in Fahrenheit. Now the important thing is here, you don't need a super fancy scientific calculator for any of the math that we're going to be doing. You want to make sure that it does have the square root function. And if you do purchase one of the cheapy calculators, that's fine, that's all I use. But the important thing that I want you to know on these here is that you're going to have to total it out between each step. Most of the cheapy calculators, you cannot do consecutive steps back to back to back without totaling that out. So what do I mean by that? So if we have 25 Fahrenheit, okay, so we're going to take 25, that's not going to work. Let's do 98. So we're going to take 98 minus 32 equals, okay, so the first part you're going to do 98 minus 32 equals. Then you're going to leave that number there and you're going to divide your answer by 1.8 and then total it out. Okay, same thing here. Your Celsius number, so 2 times 1.8 equals, then add the 32. I just want to make sure that you understand that concept, because if you don't, you're going to end up, your calculators can't do that consecutive movement and your answer is going to be wrong. Okay, so we'll do a couple of examples here. Okay, so the first one, you're going to take 45 minus 32, and then you're going to divide that by 1.8, okay? So 45 minus 32 is 13, divided by 1.8, and we get 7.2 degrees Celsius. Here, 10C, 10 times 1.8 plus 32. So 10 times 1.8 is 18 plus your 32, and you get 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Right? Those are pretty simple. The memorization piece of the formulas tends to be the little bit of the hardest, but make sure you're doing that. Okay. Since the temperature conversions are pretty easy, I want to do a couple examples of word problem conversions. So the first one, so you can see problems like this where it says a patient has a temperature of 102 degrees Fahrenheit. What is the temperature in Celsius? Okay, so you're going to take 102 minus 32, which is 70 divided by 1.8. and we get 38.9 degrees Celsius. So a patient will receive a total of 960 mLs over the course of treatment. How many pints is this? It's the same thing, it's a unit conversion. So we have 960 mLs, okay? From your sheet, you know that 1 pint is 480. So you're gonna divide 960 by 480, and that gives you a total of 2 pints is your answer. Okay. This next one says a patient is ordered to take 10 mLs daily. How many teaspoons will the patient take per day? Okay, so teaspoons, we know 1 teaspoon is 5 mLs. So if they're taking 10 mLs, we're going to divide by 5, and they're taking a total of 2 teaspoons daily. Okay. So these are your temperature conversions. I also threw in, because it doesn't take that long to teach the temperature conversions. They're pretty simple as long as you're following the steps within each formula. And then these here, these word problem unit conversions are pretty simple as well. I just wanted to give you a few examples of those. As always, I gave you my phone number all over Blackboard, my email. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out, and have a good day.